Welcome to the Grad School Femtoring Podcast. This is Doctora Yvette Martinez-Vu, and I will be serving as your femtor, providing you with tips and tricks and everything else you need to know to get into graduate school. For the past 10 years, I've been helping undergraduate students get into top graduate programs in their field, and I'm really excited to share this information with you too.
Hi everyone, I have a quick episode today on what to do when you've been admitted to a summer program and you find out that it conflicts with your finals. This is a quarter specific issue because a lot of our summer programs or a lot of the national summer programs happen to be on a semester system, and our students are on a quarter system. There are way more semester system schools out there than there are on the quarter system. And so for our students, our quarter ends in mid-June, and a lot of these programs will start, early to mid-June. So they usually conflict for 1 to sometimes even 3 weeks of our quarter, which can be especially stressful for our students. And so I had a student email me recently asking, so what should I do about, I've been admitted to this really great summer program and it conflicts with my finals. How should I reach out to my professors? When should I reach out to them? How do I request accommodations? I want to make sure that I remain in good communication, develop a good rapport with them, and so on. And so this is a great opportunity for me to share my advice with other folks because I anticipate if this is happening to him, this is also happening to other students in the quarter system. And a lot of you in the UC quarter system listen to me. So, okay, what advice would I give this student? There's a couple of things. So the first thing I would say is you have a couple of options when it comes to having this conflict between finals week and your summer program. The first thing you can do is you can always reach out to your professors for the classes that you're taking and request to take the exams early. So if you know that your summer program starts during finals week, then you can request to take the exams during 10th week. Or if it starts during 10th week, you can request to take them during the 9th week. Basically, you just request to take it early. Another thing you can do is instead of taking your exams early, you can also always contact your summer program and request to see if they can allow you to start a little later. Start 1, maybe even 2 weeks later. It depends on how long the summer program is. If it's only 8 weeks, I would say only ask for 1 week. If it's a 10, 12-week summer program, then yes, maybe you could push it to starting 2 weeks later. But typically I've seen programs be able to accommodate 1 week later. Another option of what you can do is you can take the exams on time during finals week. And if you physically have to travel and be somewhere for a summer program, we have had students get their exams proctored at the site of their summer program. So what happens is the professor will be put in touch with the coordinator or director of that summer program, and they'll find a staff member to proctor the exam for the student on the day and time of the exam. That's another option. Or similarly, now that a lot of things are happening online, you could always take the exams online at the scheduled time and then notify your summer program so that they can excuse you from any activities, seminars, workshops during the time of your exam. So those are a couple of options. It's ultimately up to you to decide what to do. I usually like to decide between the first two options. I think it's not a bad thing to first reach out to your professors and see if they allow you to take the exams early. If they are unwilling to work with you, then that's when you can reach out to the summer program and ask if you can start a little later. How do you do this? When you email your professors, the best way to do it is I recommend actually forwarding your acceptance letter to them. So that way they know that you're serious, that you're being honest when you're telling them this, and say, dear Professor so-and-so, my name is la-da-da. I am enrolled in X course, and I wanted to let you know that I've been admitted to this summer program, X summer program, which starts on, and then you give the dates And then you say, unfortunately, the summer program conflicts with the date of your final. Would it be possible for me to take the exams early? Please let me know what I can do to prepare for possibly taking the exams early. I appreciate the consideration. So just let them know, just ask them in whatever way you feel comfortable. But definitely I recommend forwarding the acceptance letter. That way they see it, they know you've been accepted to this competitive summer program, and that, it's in their best interest to accommodate you, because you are a student with ambitions to go to graduate school. And most likely you're going to be a good student in their class. So that's what I would recommend. Email them as soon as possible. I would say email them at the beginning of the quarter if you can. And if not, then email them as soon as you find out about the summer program, because sometimes it's not possible because you're still waiting to hear back. And so if you find out second, third week of the quarter that you got admitted, and as soon as you say yes and officially send them the paperwork that you're going to do their summer program, then contact your professors. I hope you find this helpful. That's all I have to say about notifying professors and how to manage conflicts between summer programs and your finals.
Thanks so much for joining me in the Grad School Femtoring Podcast. If you liked what you heard, please rate this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere you tune in. You can also support the podcast by donating to my Patreon page, Anchor page, or Venmo account, which is at Grad School Femtoring. If you have questions or episode topics, you can contact me by sending me a DM on Instagram, sending me an email to gradschoolfemtoring@gmail.com, sending me a voice message on Anchor, or sending me a message via my personal website at YvetteMartinezVu.com. Until next time.